Hi, my name is Virginia E. Berry, and I'm going to read to you Sea Stars and Mermaid's Purses, the second book in my Armchair Adventure Club collection. Sea Stars and Mermaid's Purses by Virginia E. Berry. My mom Annie is a doctor, not a sick doctor, but a scientist. She researches ocean life. My mom is a marine biologist. We love to look for treasure while we take our daily walk on the rocky beach behind our house. I hope we find some pirate's treasure or mermaid's purses today, says Miri. Miri's mom tells Miri all about mermaid's purses. Do you know what they really are, Miri? They're skate egg cases, not ice skate skates, but a large winged sea creature in the shark family. They look similar to stingrays. The purses play the same role as eggshells do for chickens, birds, and some reptiles. They protect the egg yolk and embryo, the baby skate, while it's growing and waiting to hatch, says Annie. Hi, I'm a baby skate. Hello. This is the egg case, that's a yolk, and that's the embryo. I hope I find 10 skate egg cases today, Mom. Me too, Miri. You can be a citizen scientist today. Any you find, I will take to work for my research, Annie explains. Mermaid's purses are almost as hard to find as mermaids. Mom, look what I found, Miri shouts excitedly. 5 sea stars with 5 arms. These are common sea stars, Annie tells Miri. Miri and her mom walk down the shore. The tide is low, exposing all of the best treasures. Miri picks up a pretty green rock. It is very smooth and shaped like a heart. Miri has a small collection of heart-shaped rocks and sea glass. She calls the ocean-polished glass pebbles mermaid's tears. Look here, Miri, Annie calls. 4 sea stars with 4 arms. Only 4 arms, Mom. That's not a star, Miri quips. Miri, did you know some sea stars are able to regrow an arm if it is injured? Or if another creature tries to eat it? There are even sea stars that can quickly release one arm and get away safely. Miri and her mom continue to walk down the shore hand in hand, on the lookout for more treasures. Suddenly, an object catches Miri's eye. She lets go of her mom's hand and runs to where it is. Mom! I found a mermaid's purse! Fantastic, Miri! Can I put it in my bag to take to work? Asks Miri's mom. I need to look inside first. Maybe there's a coin or gem hiding in there. Miri shakes the skate egg case. Some sand and small pebbles tumble out. You can have it, Mom. Miri looks around her feet to see if the treasure fell out. Nothing. With a sigh, Miri runs ahead. Mom, this one only has 3 arms, Miri shouts as she holds a sea star up for her to see. Miri, I see 2 more. Now there are 3. These sea stars were likely attacked and are in the process of extensive arm regeneration, regrowing the lost or damaged body parts, Annie informs Miri. 3 sea stars with 3 arms. Sea stars, commonly called starfish, are not fish. There are approximately 2,000 species of sea star, all of which live in salt water. Sea stars live underwater, but that is where their similarity to fish ends. They do not have scales or fins. Papillae on the surface of their bodies are sometimes considered skin gills and serve the oxygenation role. A water-like fluid, rich in cells instead of blood, is what pumps nutrients throughout their bodies via a water vascular system. Most species need a male and female to make new babies, but there are around 20 species of sea stars that have the amazing ability to divide their own arms into sets of 3 and 2, and then grow back the missing arms to have 5, even 6 arms again. It's called fission, which is followed by the regeneration of new arms. In those special species, just 1 sea star can make a new sea star all by itself. Allosticaster insignis, commonly called the 3 and 3 sea star, uses fission to split in 2 and produce 2 sea stars. It is a means of asexual reproduction. The common sea star, Asterias rubens, is not one of these species and is unable to reproduce by fission. Look at these aliens! They only have 2 arms, exclaims Miri. 2 sea stars with 2 arms. Mom, what happens when all the other arms except for 1 have been eaten or injured? What happens to the arm that's left, asks Miri. If you ever find a sea star with 1 arm much bigger than the other arms, it was healthy enough when it was hurt and lost the other 4 arms to regrow new arms, Annie explains. Here we have a comet, which is a sea star with 1 arm and a central disk. This is what a sea star that grew off of 1 arm might look like if you found it. It's got 4 short arms and 1 really long arm. Here, her mom says, look carefully at this one. There are tiny arms growing from the central disk still attached to this viable arm. 1 sea star with 1 arm. On the walk back home, Miri sees a bit of shiny metal wedged between 2 rocks. She runs towards it, picks it up, and exclaims, Mom, it's pirate's treasure! I knew I'd find some today! She gives her mom a small piece of the lid from a tin can, the sharp edges worn smooth by the ocean waves and rocks. Annie smiles and says, let's go home and look at our treasures, Miri. The end.